2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Champions Invitational is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth. And it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hi Luke, really looking forward to some exciting play from our featured group today. This player has hinted at a rivalry with their playing partner this week.
And so this week, Henny, they're vying to beat Tony Finau. This should inspire some brilliant play.
Oh, Tony Finau will not be letting up this week, Luke. But he's such a nice guy, you almost don't want to beat him. I mean, it's tough, but you must. I don't think you're going to outdrive him, that's for sure. But iron play, well, maybe you can get him there. You have to putt well, though.
Tony Finau might be a big cuddly teddy bear, but when it comes to playing on a golf course, he's going to try and strangle you to death. Good luck trying to beat Tony Finau. There is literally no weakness in this man's game. Now he knows how to win. That should find the fairway. It's been a good year. 3 wins so far this season. Well, that impressed me and her. And here we are with the third shot. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Always nice to have a birdie putt. Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Didn't quite get the approach close enough, so a long putt in front of them. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Jon Rahm holds a familiar spot of top spot on this leaderboard. Teeing off here at the third hole. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. The great Severano Ballesteros inspired an entire generation of European golfers, particularly his own Spanish golfers, and I feel that we might even have the best Spanish golfer of all time in Jon Rahm, Rich.
I absolutely agree with that. I believe in the game right now, Luke, that if there's one player that all others are fearful of when they get on top of the leaderboard, I think Jon Rahm's name would be #1, because he seemingly has zero weaknesses. I can't find a single one. I look at his game, and it is so complete, you just get envious of it, don't you? Because it is so good everywhere. Off the tee, iron play, the short game, the mentality, the vision, the imagination. He's got every single tool that you could possibly want in this game. He is by far, I believe, the most complete player in our game today.
Yeah, it certainly feels like we're in the Jon Rahm era right now. Well, that's a handy shot. Well, Rich, this won't come as a big surprise, will it? Because there's a lot of people talking about this player. They've been performing beautifully all season, and many think they can win this event.
Without a doubt, the best player all around on tour in my mind's eye. It is no shock to see them contending for the lead once again.
We can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And that will take her to 4 under. And after that hole, they currently lead in first place with Jon Rahm in second. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. Going with the 8-iron here. Needs this one to kick right. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Okay, steady now. Well, that's a bit disappointing. This is a par putt. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival.
Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
Here we are at the 6th hole.
Standing on this par 4 and leading. What's the strategy? What's going on through their mind? Attack it or lay back?
Oh, that was mashed. Golf became a power game, and there's few players out on tour that have more prodigious power than Tony Finau. If he really wants to go full tilt, Rich, it feels like everyone's playing for second.
He is a dynamic player that has the ability to make birdies in bunches. The ball striking, I think, is always going to be brilliant. Watching him when he was on the Korn Ferry Tour, graduated to the PGA Tour, and just keep watching the steady progression. Each and every week, he just seems to get a little bit better, and the confidence level is over the moon with this kid. And to bundle it all up, Luke, he's one of the nicest guys in the world. You want to root for a Tony Finau. He is such a likable, lovable guy, I believe, that you can't help but root for him. And the wins that he didn't get are just heartbreaking, and we felt the pain alongside with him. I love watching this guy play. I root for him every single week.
Currently 4 under for the event. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Found the green side rough. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Very crafty, that shot.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. And now over to Tony Finau.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And after that hole, leading Billy Horschel by a stroke. And an opportunity awaits as they step onto this tee of the par 3. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. A bit wild on approach there.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
And this putt to move into the top 20. Let's return to live play now. This would be a great up and down. Can she make her par on this one? Not a bad line, this. Nicely holed. And for par. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. We've arrived at a par 4 hole. That's a big drive. Taking aim from about 180 yards here. Currently tied for the lead. Opting for the 6-iron. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. Oh, lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the 9th. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole. Looking good. And down it goes. And that will take her to 6 under. Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
Oh, well played. Time for the second shot at the 10th. Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. Getting ready to play their third. And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard.
Starting to look really good.
That's a long-range bomb, and with it, puts extra strain on the person chasing behind them. Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
Let's get back to it, shall we? And after that hole, you've built a 2-stroke buffer over Billy Horschel. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. This one should find the rough. And from the bunker here. On the green now, but a bit of work left to do here. 11 feet left to the hole. This one's dialed in. And the putt will go. What a great display of resilience on this hole.
That's a really good effort to get it up and down out of that bunker for the birdie. Good job.
Let's head to the 12th hole.
They've chosen to club down on this one.
Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
What's in front of them, Henny?
This one will run uphill. Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
Ooh. And that should secure the par on this one. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. This hole is a long par 4. She'll have to find a way to bounce back from that one. Yeah, this lies pretty deep here. Going with a 3-wood here. The lies aren't too bad here in the first cut of rough. She has this remaining for her par. Was on a good line. Good putters will make these. Right on 5 feet.
Yeah, putting for bogey here. Looking good so far.
And now over to Tony Finau.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. And after that hole, leading Billy Horschel by a couple of shots. Teeing off now on the 14th hole. Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Looks like they have a good lie here in the first cut.
Trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
Oh, good shot that. Right inside the range. A 7-footer right here.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
You know, it's not if you make bogeys, it's how you respond. Well done. And with that, she'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. She heads to the 15th hole. And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. Playing from around 150 yards here. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Come on, get a good bounce to the left. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
And back to the course with the live action. This putt is about 16 feet.
This for a birdie run.
You can't make them all. Go tap it in. And the putt drops, now at 8 under, heading down the stretch.
And just with the slimmest of leads out there, Luke, this will be interesting to see how they handle the pressure.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Yeah, that was a safe play. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Yeah, she's looking at around 19 feet here.
Well played. And just now, it's Tiger Woods coming off a birdie at the last, and it moves him to within just 2 strokes of top spot. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
Huge tee shot there, Luke. What a display of power.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. That's inside the house of opportunity. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
Birdied their last hole.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
Oh, so close. Par putt coming up here. Yeah, good putt. Well hold. And just now, Tiger Woods is coming off a birdie on the last, which will take him to just 2 strokes off the lead. Well, what a lovely position to be in, holding the lead, playing the last. Good luck. And tee shot looks pretty good. Second shot here at the 18th. You need any inspiration? Bob Tway once holed out of the bunker to win a major. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent. It's been an impressive display today. Make this and you'll sign off on a 62. A bit long on that one. 7 feet to the cup.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
Ouch, that hurts. And with this putt, she can win the event. Well, how about that? They get the victory, and in fine fashion too.
Absolutely. It's hard to believe that this player's already got 4 victories on the season. Top of the game right now. It's impressive.
And Rich, I think you mentioned earlier that this player was your favourite. Well picked.
Listen, it's not a hard pick, is it? This player has consistently been there all season long. There's no reason why not to pick them to win. They just make me look smart. That's about it.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Thrilled to have your company as we begin our coverage of this exciting event. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm glad to be here covering this week's featured group, and what a pairing, as these two have been hinting at quite a budding rivalry here.
Well, Henny, it sounds like they're trying to beat young Will Zalatoris. I'm really looking forward to this matchup.
Oh, as am I. Wily Will found his way onto the tour in a very unusual manner, and he kept himself there. The pressure is not too much for him. He can handle anything. He's a fierce young man of the future, and I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with his game. Where can you beat him? Where can you see any of those defenses? He's very confident, and as I said, Luke, he can take that pressure.
Yeah, well, he might be slight in stature. I think he's 160 pounds wringing wet, but he's big on confidence and bold with his iron play. There is not a flag he won't fire at, so if you want to beat Will Zalatoris, you better go hole hunting.
Nicely done.
Rich, what kind of mojo do you think this player's got after winning in their last start?
This player has more confidence, I believe, than any other player in the field at the moment. This should be another good week for him.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. That's frustrating.
A par putt on the table.
And she'll stay right there at even par.
Here we are at the third. The tee is yours.
I'm not sure that's what they had in their mind. That's further right than they wanted. This would be a great up and down. Five feet coming up to the cup.
Solid little par putt here.
That gets the job done. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
And that'll ensure she stays level with the card.
Let's see what happens here on the fourth.
That was pummeled. Great drive.
Rich, there's plenty of paths to the PGA Tour, but few seem to bash their way to the PGA Tour quicker than Will Zalatoris. It was an immediate impact he had, and it's just such an exciting game he possesses.
Watching him go from the Korn Ferry Tour and essentially bypassing all of that fairly immediately with the 3 wins and getting onto the PGA Tour and having such a profound effect when he was out there really is quite astonishing. Without getting the win, but seemingly in contention each and every week out there, you feel the sky is the limit for what's going to happen with this young man. He is so disciplined in what he does in a round of golf. He's got a great mind in the way that he approaches the game and how he advances the golf ball to point A to point B to point. He sees this golf course 3 shots in advance. It's just kind of like it's right there in front of him. He reminds me of an old school pool player who he's already made all the shots. Now just has to go ahead and just sink the next one because he set himself up perfectly for the next one. It's impressive.
Trying to get to 2 under with this putt.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole.
That will drive you bats.
Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Quite often the hardest hole in golf, a long par 4. Not a bad line, this one.
And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Choosing the 9-iron here. This one needs to kick left.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's 1 stroke behind his rival in this event.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we?
And he's down there. You got a read?
Setting up this putt 24 feet from the cup.
looking great now.
Well done. And with that, she'll move to a couple under par. Why not take another look at that effort?
What an amazing putt from way out.
Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. Currently 4 shots off the pace. A wonderful shot here at the 7th and sets up another birdie chance.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
Oh, I guess they're seeing something I'm not. They're going with less club here. Interesting.
A spot in the all-important top 5 awaits if you can hold this putt. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Oh, I don't mind this par putt. And as they leave that hole, Rich, you'd imagine a little bit frustrated after such a great shot in. Here we are in front of a par 3. Opting for the 9-iron. They get a little ground draw here. This putt will move them to 3 under par. Go to your home ball. Go to your home.
And that's a long-range bomb, and rest assured their rival will be looking over their shoulder.
Currently at -3 for the event.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Now with the honour on a par 5. Not bad. Second shot here on the 9th. It might be ambitious play, but I like it. Looks like they're going for the green here.
Pretty good shot there.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Okay, time to return to the action.
And this putt to move into a tie for first.
This is on a great line.
Make this putt and you'll move into second on the leaderboard. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And with that, she'll move to 4 under par. Well, I'm interested in my buddy Beamer's thoughts at this duel after 9 holes.
1 back, 9 to go, Luke. This is getting interesting.
Lovely effort, that. Second shot here on the 10th hole. This one's bunker bound. And the players left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. This putt is about 15 feet to the hole.
Little birdie look in here.
If it's up, it could be in. Ooh, right by the hole.
A par putt awaits.
Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 155.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. That was a beauty.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
7 feet to the cup.
So far, so good.
Ooh, nice putt to make for a birdie.
And with that, she'll move to 5 under par.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And now this player sits in second behind the leader, Lydia Ko.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
Opting for the hybrid, I think.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And back to the play, shall we? And this putt to move into a tie for first place.
Come on, don't be shy.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. And with that, she'll move to 6 under par.
Checking in on the leaderboard, this player is currently tied for first with Lydia Ko.
It's time to take a look at this 13th hole. Well struck. There have been a lot of players that have come out and people are quick to label them as prodigious talents and what they can do, but it's true about Lydia Ko that she is one of the game's prodigies.
Luke, when you say prodigy, I think Lydia Ko's name should just be, instead of prodigy, just say, look at Lydia Ko. Because this young lady has seemingly done it all at 14 years young. 14, won a professional event. The youngest men or women to ever win a tournament that early. That is astounding. 18 years old, major champion with the final round 63. It's mind-blowing how good this young lady was at such an early age. Yes, had a little lull there for a little bit, but now come back out and has just taken the world by storm again. 17 wins already and building in her professional career. The sky is the limit for Lydia.
She's currently tied for first. Let's begin the 14th. Oh my, that was launched.
Yeah, they're planning an aggressive play here, guys. Going for it in 2.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. Oh, that's a pretty good play there, Rich. Right up near the surface.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
Well, with a pocket full of FedEx Cup points over the last half a dozen starts or so, this player certainly has been delivering consistent results and pushing for wins or winning, Rich. Do you expect that to continue here this week?
It's never a surprise when you speak this player's name. They've been so good all year long. They've got to be one of the favorites, not only for this tournament, but also for the season-long FedEx Cup.
How close was that to going down?
An opportunity to make a par here.
This looks good.
That will work. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage.
Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
Looks like she overcompensated there.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here. This one started out on a good line. And in it goes for the par.
They're going to have to dig deep to pull this one out. Let's see what they got.
Just one off the lead after that hole.
And a par 4 awaits at this next hole.
Let's finish with a flurry. It'd be nice to make a move up the leaderboard. That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, she's looking at roughly, I'd say 165. Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
Well, I'm sure she'll take that one. This putt to get to 7 under the card.
She's got a great look at birdie here.
Oh, just missed.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Here's Will Zalatoris.
So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. Currently at 6 under par overall. Let's see what happens here at the 17th.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively. Oh, just absolutely abused the golf ball there with that shot.
Found the green side rough. Still, not a bad spot.
They need to get up and down from here. Just 1 stroke off the lead.
A little excitement going on right now.
Well done. That takes the pressure off the putt. That's a chip to be proud of.
Judging it beautifully.
And this one is for her par.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look.
Tiger Woods back in his familiar spot, currently in the lead as we head to the next tee. And now striding to the final tee of this round.
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. This shot from about 190 yards out.
Just 2 shots behind.
Opting for the 5-iron. Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played.
Wow, showing Will Zalatoris that this rivalry is indeed not to be taken lightly.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill. This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
Oh, he's up, Tiger. Now, it's been some sharp shooting. This putt's for a final score of 66.
And down she goes, so it's tournament over now.
Well, Rich, we had high expectations for this player early, but sadly, no win in the end.
No, they just couldn't quite get their game going in the final round. Unfortunately, comes up a little bit short, but what can I say? Another solid performance.
Well, that was a thrilling day, and on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us.